All right, you guys. Tune in for another episode on Biz Bestie Talk podcast. Today's special guest, we have the one that's making the waves in the beauty industry and is here to share her journey with us. Get ready to learn from the best and discover what it takes to thrive as a makeup artist in today's competitive market. So let's wait for the viewers to come in. But before we get into it, let's go ahead and bring on the guest today, the plus size Barbie, the IG and Facebook. Listen, you're making waves, okay? So, without due respect, you guys, let's go ahead and welcome our guest for today. How you doing? How are you doing?
Hey girl, I'm doing good. Excited to be here.
Yes, yes. I want to wait for a little bit more guests to come in right now. I see that we are waiting for them to tune in. So y'all come on, come on. But how's your day going so far? How's your day going? Like, I know
It's
it's your
going
birthday
pretty
weekend.
smooth. It's
Right.
it's going, girl. It's going. Trying to make the best of it. In Atlanta right now. Trying to do
Yes,
some different
yes.
things. Get out there. Show my
Okay,
makeup
making
off a
the
little bit.
yes. So I just want to thank you. Okay, like first and foremost, I did set up an appointment, you guys, and I did use the listen. She's the best in Augusta right now. So I did set up my appointment. I went to get my my photos done and whatnot, and it was just like wow, like your work is amazing, like extremely amazing. Like, and I just wanted to say thank you because we don't have many makeup artists here, especially in Augusta, that does the work that you do. Let's just keep it real, okay? So, without due respect, you guys, we're going to go ahead and get into the interview questions for today because you know what we do here at Biz Bestie Talk. We interview to show y'all that everyone starts from somewhere and you have to get to somewhere. So, let's get to it. First question I have for you today is: can you tell us about your journey to becoming a makeup artist?
Okay, yeah. So my journey to becoming a makeup artist wasn't so original as many people. It started off as a tragic story, and I kind of just made the best out of it. So
Wow.
when I was in college, I graduated from high school and I went straight into college for something completely different. I really wanted to travel the world and do photography, write
Mhm.
articles. Like that was my thing. My first semester, I had an older car, which ended up overheating and the radiator exploded on me. So the
Oh,
radiator,
wow.
yeah, the radiator exploded on me and it burnt the left side of my body from my face down. So my half of my face was burned, back of my head, arm, leg, all of that. Um,
Whoa.
so I was immediately rushed to the hospital and everything like that. But that healing process was very long, very painful, hard physically and mentally. And when I finally
Man.
could go back into that outside world and I wasn't feeling my best. My face was still a different color. It was very pink. I just didn't feel like myself. I was very down. And
Right.
um I had these friends and they were like, "Girl, just cover your face up with makeup." And I'm like, I don't know much about makeup.
Right.
Let's go to the makeup store. So went to the makeup store, got matched for my first foundation. I think my first foundation was like bare minerals. Um, and I got matched
Wow.
for
I
it.
remember
Yes, bare minerals was really
bare
like top
minerals.
tier a couple years ago. So
Yes.
used the bare minerals. I started working. I was working like probably like two, three jobs at the time. I was like 19. And every day I would just get up early, do my makeup for work because I really just did not like how my face looked. So every morning I would get up, do my makeup, and they would just compliment me all the time, like, "Oh, do you work at Sephora? Da 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 da. Do you do
Right.
makeup?" And I'm like, "No, guys. Like, I just work at this shoe store. Come see me." And people just kept reaching out to me about my makeup, and um, this one lady gave me an opportunity. Her name Miss Bonita, and she had a
Uh-huh.
black-owned shop in the mall. And I know everybody knows about the mall where you can get your eyebrows done quick, full
Exactly.
face, lashes real quick, that kind of vibe. So I started
Right.
working there as well. And I probably worked there for maybe a year, 6 months to a year. Got a lot of experience, worked with a lot of different skin tones, skin types, and got kind of
Yes.
fast. So that really helped kind of um elevate my level of makeup. After
Exactly.
that, COVID came. So when COVID came, everything was shut down. The mall shut down. Like everything was shut down. Nobody was hiring. You really
Wow.
couldn't work anywhere unless you were already working from home, which I wasn't. Um, so we were getting a little bit of unemployment and everything, but everybody know that was not enough money to pay your
It was
bills.
exactly.
Yeah, it was not enough
Agree.
at all. Um, so I was like, okay, well, like, what else can I do? Like, okay, well, I have this craft. I was just doing makeup. So people are still going places. People need a makeup artist. So I'm like, okay, I will travel to people. So I started traveling to people, doing their makeup, making for prom, different things like that.
Wow.
Then after that, I started doing it from home, traveling, and eventually just kept putting myself out there. And then eventually, word of mouth is really big. That's why you got to make sure you have
Hmm.
good customer service. Like, even if you aren't the best, if you have good customer service, that will take you really, really far.
A
And it took
long
me
way.
really far.
Exactly.
Yes, it took me a
Yes.
long way. And I started building my clientele throughout COVID, and more people just kept hearing about me. And eventually I just started building a steady clientele. And then after that, I just started to elevate more and more as much as possible.
Yeah, that's true. And like you said, going back to the comment about customer service, I don't think a lot of people know how much customer service is needed. Like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, you got the talent, but that customer service takes your business a long way. It is very valuable. It's valuable in your business, so you definitely got to make sure you have that top tier in your business because people don't want to go to nobody that doesn't have any type of personality, just rude. So you have to have that under your belt. And I 100% agree. In your journey, like, man, so you're telling me starting from just a radiator incident with your face brought you here to being honestly one of the best in Augusta. Like, I'm just sorry. Like, my makeup was flawless, okay? No disrespect to any of the artists out here. Everyone has their talent in their own way, but I get like you're just the atmosphere, just walking into your salon, getting my makeup done. Your personality was just top tier. Like,
Thank
honestly, hands
you.
down.
Thank you. I
Like, from
appreciate
start
that.
to finish. Like, I walked in feeling good, walked out feeling even better. Okay. So I definitely recommend you for anyone. So let's get to the next question because I got to get into the juice. How was it? Like, you worked with one of number one of like the A-list celebrity Glorilla. Like, when I heard about that, how was that entire experience? And share a little bit about your experience in working with her team as well as her.
Okay, yeah. Working with Glorilla was very much a surprise to me. It was just like a regular day, regular Saturday, getting clients done in and out. And something just told me, hey, check your message request. I never check my message request. And something said, just
Right.
check it. Check it in between clients. I checked it. And I had like two different accounts reaching out to me saying, hey, do you have availability for my client Glorilla? And I'm like, is this a scam? Is this a
Is
joke?
this real?
Like,
Right.
someone's playing with me? Like, no, no way. So I'm like, okay, I'm about to message
Yeah.
back. And then, they hit me up again. So I'm like, okay, let me messaging back or whatever. And they're like, yeah, we need you at this time. Are you available? We'll send the contracts over right now. Da, 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 da.
Yes.
So I'm like, whoa, like this is happening. But I really didn't
Right.
grasp it in that moment. Like, cause I still had
Exactly.
clients at the same time. So it's just like I really couldn't grasp it. I'm just going, going, going. So
Like,
I fill out the
man.
application. I mean, I fill out the
It's like a
contracts. I
waiver,
don't even
the
think,
contract.
yeah, they sent me two contracts. I think one for the actual business and then one for Glorilla and all her like pictures, media, whatever, stuff like that. Um,
Right.
so I don't even think I read over them, but I think I was just so like
In a moment.
overwhelmed and
Like,
surprised in
what?
the moment. I didn't even really read, I don't think. I was just
Oh
like,
my God.
like what? Like, huh?
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
me out of all
it had
people,
to be
you know?
experience. Right.
Yes.
Listen, that's just
So
one under the belt to many more that you're going to be having coming your way. So it's like, man, wow, that's
yes,
crazy.
Yes, it was
Crazy.
very, very full of emotions, girl. When it finally hit me, when I got to the arena and everything, and I just sat in the car waiting on everyone to come, it like really hit
Right.
me. Like my friend was with me, and she's a makeup artist as well. Love her to death. She's
Right.
located in Augusta, and she was just like, "Girl, like you don't understand. Like you've come so far in so little time.
Yeah.
Like, can you believe like you're
Yes.
about to do a celebrity? Like." And me
And
and Glorilla
like
literally the
what?
same age. So I'm like, okay, Glorilla's coming up.
Exactly.
I'm coming up. Like, what? This
What's
is
next?
crazy.
You know,
Like, this
God,
is
what you got for me next? Because you know it's gonna be
yes,
big. Like,
this is crazy. Yes.
wow.
So when
That's
she put that in
wow.
perspective, everything I've been through to get here to this point, I started crying because I'm like, and it wasn't sad tears. It was just like, woo, like I'm putting in the work,
Happy.
I'm putting in the dedication. I work all the time.
Yes.
I never cancel on anybody. I never do any of that. And it's like it's paying off.
Exactly.
Like,
It's
they see
paying.
me.
Yes, they definitely see you, and that's why I say, you're definitely walking in God's alignment, and you know it's right when things just flow so easily. I don't know why
Right.
we always have this saying like being a business owner, it's hard, but when you're walking in God's alignment, it comes naturally. You know what I'm saying? So like that's amazing, and for that to start off there, you're gonna be taking off even more. I already see it. I'm claiming it. Like it's definitely, I'm gonna be that person. Like yes, I interviewed her. You know what I'm saying? Like you definitely gonna be making places, and I just can't wait to see your journey and see how far you about to go because this is just the beginning. So you better get ready. Like honestly,
Thank
this is
you.
just the
Thank you.
beginning. Yes. So let's get into the next one. What advice would you give to someone who's just starting out in the makeup industry and looking to build their portfolio?
Just starting off in this beauty industry, I would say you're gonna have to keep practicing, keep
Yeah.
going, keep putting yourself out there. Even if you get one like, no likes, no share, no nothing, keep
Right.
on. They see you. Maybe they're saving you for later. You never know.
Exactly.
Like, just keep going because I started off like that as well. Like, you just have to put your best foot forward. You cannot give up. If you're gonna do this entrepreneur thing, if you're gonna be in the beauty business, makeup artist, hair, whatever, you have to be your
Yeah.
biggest fan. You have to
You
show up for
have to.
yourself every single day.
That's right. That's 100% true, and I agree with you 100% because you have to. If you give up on yourself, what else you have? You know what I'm saying? So you got to try. You got to keep going, and I agree with you on that. For the ones that are just tuning in, we are in entrepreneur interview with Biz Bestie Talk podcast, where we showcase the hottest individuals locally as well as around the world. So, with all due respect, y'all just keep on liking and sharing, okay? Because I will have this available on YouTube tonight at 7 p.m., as well as Spotify, iHeartRadio, as well as Apple Podcasts. So make sure you share, like, and comment. Comment below. If y'all have any questions for the makeup queen, the queen of the South, y'all go ahead and drop it down now. It will be available. I do want to get all that included into this segment before we end it. All right, the next question I have for you is, as a makeup artist, have you faced any unique challenges or obstacles in the industry?
Um, Unique challenge. Like back to the just building up yourself. I feel like
Right.
most people think just because you have the talent or you're quote unquote popular, people know you're this or that, they think you're just gonna pop off and you're just gonna be making money. Like you take a
Exactly.
class and you're just gonna start being booked up and booked out. And it's not
Mm-hmm.
like that. Like you said earlier, it's so many different people doing the same thing. You
Yes.
have to stand out and you have to have something special about you that makes people gravitate towards you.
Exactly.
And sometimes every day is not going to be booked. Every month is not going to be booked out. You're not going to make the same thing every month. Like it's not
Yep.
always going to be sunshines and daisies. And I feel like people get stuck in the internet thing, seeing like, oh yeah, she's doing that, she's making money, this and that. But the more money you make, the more money you spend as well, because you're steadily trying to improve. You're steadily trying to expand. And I don't think a
Yeah.
lot of people get that. I'm just not just trying to be just a makeup artist for years and years to come. Like I do want to expand in the beauty business because there's so much
Yes.
you can do. It's so much you can do.
It is. It's definitely a career that you can take over beyond weddings and having just local customers and celebrities. So you have so many avenues as a makeup artist, and it's exciting. It's definitely exciting. I'm sorry, I just cannot wait to watch your journey. Like I'm gonna be like right on the sideline, like cheering you on, because when I met you, it's just your personality, man. Like, you don't come across people like that every day, and your personality was just so. It was like it's amazing, like just your energy overall. So I thank you, because that's what we need in a lot of small business, or just as an entrepreneur. We need that. We need that energy. We need that personality. So I 100% thank you, because my appointment was amazing, and I would book back. I will book right now. Like, that's how much I really appreciate your, like, my experience with my my appointment. So we're gonna end it off here. Okay, before we go though, what inspired your well, I guess you can kind of say, well, actually, yeah, what inspired your creativity, and how did you come up with the designs? Because you do have certain looks, and they're definitely given, and it's different. So how did you come up with those types of looks, and put them together for your
Okay,
clients?
so a big it's weird, but a big motivational thing for me is when people think you can't do something. And when I first
Yes.
started doing makeup, I worked around a lot of older makeup artists, and I felt like they were always speaking down on my work, or saying, "Oh, you could do this
Yeah.
faster, you could do this, this, and that." And I'm just like, "Well, I want to create my own wave. I don't want my makeup to look like yours, or this or that. Like, I want when you
Right.
think of my makeup, I want you to think of top tier. Like, you feel like the best of the best, like
Yes.
celebrity. Like, you're a walking filter. You don't need a filter. You don't need anything. You're that girl." And I just wanted to
Yes.
create that girl experiences. I want you to feel like those influencers and everybody that you look up to when you get out of my chair.
Hmm.
I want you to feel like you the baddest in the city.
Yes, yes, I'm here for it. Who doesn't want to be? Literally, like, I
Yes.
love it. And that whole branding behind it, the walk-in filter, that's a brand for your business, okay? Come in, leaving out as a walk-in filter, like not having to use a filter. Like, the makeup is just beyond flawless. Like, I love the whole theme with your business and how you going with it. And it's definitely amazing. And it's great. It's great, man. Like, what? It is definitely great. So for the ones that are tuning in, if you want to like and share, definitely do that. Get this interview out there. Like I mentioned, it will be available tonight at 7 p.m. The full interview. Catch it on YouTube at BB Talk Podcast, and definitely follow us on iHeartRadio and Spotify. We are there locally, so definitely tune in and subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. So before we go, you want to tell everybody where they can find you, and where they can book you, and where they can get the looks, okay?
Yes, guys. Okay, you already know I am on Instagram and Facebook. I'm on Facebook as the Plus Size Barbie, and also on Instagram, it just has two E's in the at the Plus Size Barbie, and my booking link is always in my bio. And you guys can go ahead and book me now, because I don't want you guys crying later when there's no availability. I love y'all so good,
I
so
know.
bad.
Catch it now, y'all. I'm telling you, it's summertime. It's time to be outside. Wherever you buy on vacations or photo shoots, definitely go ahead and book ahead, because I barely got my slot, okay? And I need it for a photo shoot. So I definitely know the feeling. So y'all definitely go ahead and book, man. She's like A+. I give it A++
Yes,
overall
especially I just
experience.
want to say, especially with the summertime, everybody go on vacation. Also offering class
Yes.
as well. If you guys want to learn something yourself, be able to do your own makeup, I also offer classes
Yes.
as well.
That is amazing. Like, to be able to learn the technique so you can do it yourself, just in case the plus size Barbie not available, you can do the look yourself. So definitely book the class. I'll have everything linked in the comments tonight at 7 p.m. So y'all make sure y'all tune in and share this interview, okay? Get it out there, get it beyond. Let's blow it up, okay? All right, you guys, we're gonna end it right here. But like I stated, y'all make sure y'all follow the plus size Barbie, tag her, go ahead and book her, get ready, because don't be too late. That's not what you want to do here, okay? All right, y'all, we're gonna end it here. But until next time, y'all make sure y'all follow Biz Bestie Talk Podcast. And if you are an entrepreneur, go ahead and schedule your interview. The link is in the bio. And if you are an entrepreneur and you're not legalizing your business, definitely schedule for my mentorship starting June 4th. It is one that you definitely want to have on the back burner for your business, okay? All right, until next time, we out.
All right.